Okay, this time we're talking about Deep Space Nine. Our retro review is on an episode entitled Melora. After this. Hello out there, I'm the oldest nerd. Today on DS9, Melora, the name of the Calasian person who has come to become an ensign on Deep Space Nine. Now, her home planet does not have gravity for some reason, and so being in a regular gravity atmosphere, her muscles and basic construction don't allow her to exist unaided in gravity conditions. For DS9, she's put in a wheelchair because of the anti-grav lifters that the Federation has are not compatible with Cardassian stations, or some kind of script excuse there to keep them from having to do more expensive special effects. Anyway, so they have her in a wheelchair, and she's also in braces where she can walk a few steps, but otherwise she's more comfortable in her zero-gravity quarters. Now, she wants to be able to do things on her own. She doesn't want help. She's become kind of arrogant about this kind of thing. Understandable for someone who has always offered help when they need it or not. However, Julian is seeing her as a romantic possibility, as he does to just about every female he sees. And in this case, decides that he is going to use his medical knowledge and ability to figure things out to locate an old experimental technique in order to allow Calasians to walk on gravity without aid. And so that's about what half of this episode is about. And then, of course, you know that before the end of the episode, there's going to be something where gravity is failed upon a runabout that causes her to be able to save the day. And so she becomes the hero, and that's okay. And this relationship with Bashir seems to be in the early stages, but as we know, we never see this character again. They don't say what happened to her. She just appeared and was part of the crew and then disappeared. Obviously, she works on the lower decks, and she's one of those 50 or so Starfleet personnel we never see any of. Nevertheless, we have a second plot here featuring Khaled Kott. Khaled Kott was a business partner of Quark who was caught, and Quark basically plea bargained his way out of being put in a Romulan prison, and Kott served the time. And when he came out, he told Quark that he was going to kill him. And so Quark goes to Odo, and Odo has some very good lines in which Quark says he wants to kill me. Odo has kind of a smile and says it was just a passing thought. I really thought that was kind of funny. And then when he presses further that you're going to have to do something to help me, he says, you people sell parts of yourself after you die. Is that true? And Quark says, yes. And he says, well, I'll buy one. The plots come together, and we won't go into that. Otherwise, it shows a variety of Klingon food and interest in Klingon singing waiters. That was the first time that was shown on Deep Space Nine, and it was pretty entertaining. And we also have a new rule of acquisition, number 16, a deal is a deal. So not a lot happening on this episode. It talks about really how we regard our differently abled friends, and where their point of view comes in. So it's worth something along that line, and that they can be just as heroic, and but at the same time, it has to be understood that virtually everybody needs help doing something. And so nobody is truly independent. Neither are we. If you would subscribe, that would be a way that you can help keep this channel healthy. Do you like that transition? And, of course, leave your comments below. We're always interested in seeing what you have to say. And let's see what I miss. Click a like button, if you will. That's another way that you can help us out. So we appreciate that. And we will talk about we will talk about the original series on the morrow. And then on Friday, we have another Babylon 5. And we're coming very close, I think, to the first Doctor Who special. That's going to be on the 25th. I was wrong in the last video that I said it was 24th. It'll be on the 25th of November, and we will have a review of that special. Okay? We'll see you next time. Don't go far.